So what's up? Devin is another client of mine. So this is another client case study. We're going to fly through and make this one pretty sharp and quick. But so many people that I speak to, they really seem to think the thing that's going to allow them to really start making good money is by having more followers. But here's another example of somebody who had a big following before they got started, but still followers and likes, they don't result in right? It doesn't equate to money on the table or in the bank account. Okay. So Devin started in September. He's a dating coach, right? He'd been putting out content on Instagram and YouTube for years, and he had built, honestly, a very impressive following. But all those views and all those likes and all those followers didn't put money in the Stripe account or piffs in there either. Okay. And prior to getting started, Devin had no high ticket offer and zero high ticket sales experience. He didn't have any sales experience, full stop, for that matter. And he was really sold on this idea of passive income. So he went ahead and built his Grand Slam offer, right? A low ticket course that was like $200 or $300. And he did everything else to try and sell that. So he built the sales pages, he wrote the copy, he built the email lists, right? He did all of that stuff. But despite months of painstaking work and having built his audience up for years, he was not making enough to get by. Fortunately, Devin does acting and stuff like that, so he did have gigs to support himself. But yeah, things just weren't cutting it. And he was, to be honest, a little bit apathetic. He didn't really see the future. He didn't really see this whole audience that he had built as a business, and he wasn't really thinking about even going full time. But when we spoke, I might be able to take you through some of the methods that we implemented. As a matter of fact, they're up and below this video, right? So in Devin's case, he already had an audience. So it was about warm outreach and powerful CTAs that were going to get his audience's attention, right? Speaking to their pains, then revealing the problem that's really keeping them stuck, and then hinting at a solution. And yeah, that solution is his methodology. Part of how the prospect can get a hold of that solution is by getting on a call with him, okay? If you're watching this training, you've probably seen sales scaled / leads in that training. And on that opt-in page, you can actually get the exact outreach scripts for both cold, but also the warm outreach scripts that Devin was able to use successfully to get these paid in fulls and these high ticket sales. So this is on October 18th. That's Devin's first paid in full, not his first sale, but his first paid in full. And that's more than a 10x increase in his price point. And here you see some other closes, one over on the right there for 3K, one there on the left for another 3K, one there for 4K, 3K and 4.5. So before, no high ticket offer, attracting low purchasing power prospects, not a real business, had to work side gigs. Now, using the seductive marketing method, right, incorporating CTAs, proper positioning, creating authority and relatability with the audience, coupling that with the correct outreach strategies, Devin's able to book 3 to 5 calls a week, attracting the most serious prospects. He's full-time coaching. He's a fleshed out high ticket program and a fleshed out group offer there as well. And he's closing and signing deals every week, right? 3 and 4K piffs. He's had trips to the Bahamas. I was actually just speaking to him today, and he's actually in Tulum in Mexico. Yeah, he's in. Let me actually double check that. I'm not sure if he's in Mexico or no. I know he's in Mexico. I'm not sure if he's in Tulum or Cancun. Yeah, it was Cancun that he's in. But regardless, right? Closing 3 and 4K piffs. And he's now got like a stack of client testimonials and case studies as well. So one point on that is like the more client case studies and testimonials you get, the easier it is to build certainty in that prospect before the call. So just like you right now are going through these client case studies, you're seeing other people that were in similar situations to you making this transformation that builds certainty that we can do that together as well. Okay, but again, right? Devin went from no high ticket offer, no sales experience, no closing. The one advantage Devin had is he had a bit of an audience, right? But he had that audience for years, and it was still resulting in no money, right? No cash. Once we implemented the seductive marketing methods, right? We implemented the correct CTA strategies and the proper refined outreach campaigns and outreach strategies, coupled with the sales process, this all started happening for him. Now, you could do what Devin did, which is work for like 4 or 5 years trying to build up your YouTube channel or trying to build up your Instagram and make no money, right? Because I see that literally every single week, people that have anywhere from 10 to literally 200,000 followers, and they're not making a dime. And the reason is because they don't have the conversion cycle and the client acquisition strategies in place. If you want those systems, right, you will have gleaned some information from the trainings above and below and around these pages. But if you want to get all this stuff tailored for you in your specific situation so you can scale your business to 10, 20, and 30K months, regardless of if you have a big following like Devin or if you have a small following like Ollie, if you want to make that stuff happen, jump on a call with me. And my friend, I promise you this can happen very, very quickly when you have the right systems in place. And at this point, watching all these case studies and testimonials, there's been ample evidence of that. So if you jump on that call, I'm excited to make this happen for you too. Okay, peace.